the first part of this webinar is going to be Philippa giving us a rundown on some of those new features. Philippa, over to you.
Thank you, Sherry. So I'm going to share my screen with you and we can see RapNet now. And before we get into the new features, we're going to have a look at some of the key features used by you on RapNet right now, how to find them on RapNet 2, how to use them, and incorporate the new tools that we've added to these existing features. And you'll see throughout, there's a thread running throughout, and that is, like Sherry mentioned, communication. And communication is so important now, whether it's communication between you and other members on RapNet, or communication between you and your customers on social media, on Facebook, as Sherry mentioned. 1.5 billion users every day coming onto Facebook. So the market on Facebook is immense, it's huge. So let's have a quick look around, a spin around RapNet 2, and then we'll go and dive into the features in depth. So this is the dashboard. This is your homepage when you come in. And you can see you've got you've got an overview of all your trade and all your activities instantly on RapNet on the dashboard. So here you've got an overview of any diamonds, jewelry you've got listed, active trades. And then we've also got your saved items, any items that you're saving, whether it's jewelry or diamonds that you're tracking, saved searches, your recent trades, and some quick links as well. So you want to jump in and buy jewelry, pick your category and dive right in. You want to quickly list a buy request? You don't have to go right into buy requests. You can just do it right from the dashboard. So the dashboard is a really quick way of giving you everything at one glance. Now let's get to the features, the tools that you're using every day. If we move over to the left-hand side, we click the arrow and we open up the menu. And here you've got all your key features. Diamonds, jewelry, you've got instant inventory. Under people, you've got the member directory, which is so important. And then within each category, if I click on it, you can see that I'm going to bring up second and third levels, all relating to that tool. So in diamonds, if we click on diamonds, you've got all the features you need for diamond trading. And then if we move in, so you've got the search, the trade screen, the diamond prices, uploading diamonds, tracking your diamonds. If I want to know whether to access the Rapaport price list, click on Rapaport prices, and then we've got all the diamond tools in the third level. Same goes for buy requests. So we click on buy requests, and then you've got all the buy requests, the requests that you've posted, and here's how to add a buy request. If we move to add-ons, this is where you'll find RapNet Excel. You can download RapNet Excel, instant inventory, promoted diamonds. These are all the add-ons that are included in your RapNet plan. And moving down, we've got a support page. All forms of community. You can contact us by email, chat, WeChat, WhatsApp. We've got help articles and videos to support you and really help you transition. And as Sherry said, if you have an idea, if you have feedback, just post it. We're always listening. This is developer documentation, all the information of APIs for price lists, uploading, instant inventory. Everything is there in our help and support section. Now, if we move back up to the right-hand side, first of all, we have a quick search. So if you just want to quickly search for a diamond or a jewelry item, just plug in what you're looking for and it'll just bring it up straight away. So that's the quick search. We've also got your notification section here and your settings. So price list notifications, instant inventory or buy request notifications, they come over here. Chat, which we're going to talk about later. We've enhanced our chat feature. And we've got a calculator. Anywhere you are on RapNet is the diamond price calculator. It doesn't matter which page you're on. You can always access it and drag it around if it's obscuring your view. And then finally, your profile. By clicking on your profile, first of all, there's the overview of all your active trades, both diamond and jewelry. And under your account and settings, you can edit and update your profile, your company profile, your own personal profile, and all the primary account holders out there. This is where you can also adjust the user settings. So any team members, any other members of your team that are using RapNet, you can give them different access permissions to different areas of RapNet. And we're going to move into the search and see how that's changed and the different search options. But just before we get there, we just want to know from you, which features do you use most on RapNet? So apart from the diamond search, that's the heart of RapNet. But apart from that, which other features do you use most? And you can choose multiple features. So we've got trade screen, buy requests, trade center. Do you use the jewelry, the member directory, instant inventory, or do you like the share features, which we're going to touch on today? And it's important for us to know that because we develop RapNet based on on your usage and your feedback. So it's important for us to know where you spend most of your day. Okay, so a lot of you are using TradeScreen, which is wonderful for the price research. Okay, so you're still polling there. Okay. While you're still polling, I'm gonna hand over to Prashant to share his screen because he's going to show us how to use the RapNet search engine. Let me just end the poll. And we see trade screen. That's brilliant. We love trade screen. It's such a unique feature to RapNet for the diamond price research. But this is good for us to know where we can work and where where you value RapNet most. Okay, Prashant, let's go over
Thank,
to you.
thank you. Good morning to everyone out there. It's lovely to have you all out here for this wonderful webinar, and I hope we will definitely bring in a lot of new features to you as we talk you through this. So, beginning up, when you log into RapNet, as Philippa rightly showed you on the dashboard, you have your sidebar. And let's get into the heart of RapNet, which is your search engine. So, as soon as I click on the icon diamonds on the left hand side on the sidebar, I can just minimize it out here. It will open up the standard view. Now, this view is a very user-friendly view. It's very easy, it's very intuitive, it's very easy on your eyes. Based on the shapes, you can just select looking at it. If you want to choose a particular size, you can enter a specific size, or you could probably just select on the size grids. You can go down to the colors, the clarities, and the common search diamond parameters which you'll use in your day-to-day life, which is like your inclusions, your shades, which basically includes no BGM. You can also have your finishes entered manually, which is your cut polysymmetry, or you could probably choose from the general thing of triple X or X minus or VG plus or VG minus, and then the fluorescence, grading report, location, and the seller, and the wrapper board specifications. Now, this standard view's got all your key elements, which I've just browsed you through, which you use in your everyday life, day-to-day search. But the advanced parameters, which we have, like your preferences, we have put it in a collapsed format so that should you want to use it, you can just expand it and go ahead. Similar with your measurements into your treatments, your key to symbols, and some more advanced parameters. Now, within the measurement, should you look to get into more details, like your crown and your pavilion and your heights, you can still further get into your advanced measurements. So that's the standard view, very intuitive, very easy on your eyes, and it's a great view. Now, for the ones who probably would want to try out some other view, we've got three views on RapNet. And the second view, which I'm going to quickly show to you, which you can see from this drop down arrow, it's called the compact view. The compact view basically brings the best of both the worlds together, the standard view as well as the classic view, which you're used to seeing on the classic website. It basically brings in all your parameters in a search form, just the way it was on the classic website, and then it adds in all your preferences, measurements, and the other options in a drop down option. So this is another view which y'all can easily try out. Again, very intuitive, very user friendly, and something good to really try it out. And finally, we come to the view which you all have been more familiar with, and that is your classic view. And how do you get there? This is how you click on the classic view. You select from the drop down and you can go to the classic view. Now, should you want to change the view from this classic view, you got this form view icon out here. I'm going to just emphasize out here form view, and you can hover back to any view which you want. And let's say I like the classic view, so I'm going to stick to it and I'm going to save it. So this view remains saved in your RapNet memory, and every time you open up a search engine, this particular view will open up. Now, taking everything back from classic, we've got almost everything what was there on classic back in this form. It's much more better, much more crisper, and much more easier. And let me show you how by doing a quick search. If you're looking for a shape, you can select your different shapes out here. Like you could go around and a princess. And if you're looking for multiple shapes, you could just long press from your keyboard and you can select multiple shapes. If you're looking for a specific advanced shape, you can click on the advanced icon. Let's type in a rose cut and you get all the glossary of your different shapes out there, which you can choose from. So just for the sake of a quick demo, let me choose the most popular shape. And then if you're looking for your size grids, you can have again from the predefined size grids, which are available on RapNet, or you could probably enter a specific size grid. So let me take a quick one for y'all, 0.30 to 1 carat. And then I can select my colors just the way how you used to do on Classic. If you're looking for your fancy stones, you can click on the fancy stone tick mark and you'll get all your results for them. So let's go ahead with a quick search for a diamond, and the clarity is also out there. So if you want, you can easily use it with in a keyboard style. You can tab it out and it's really friendly. It's really very keyboard friendly. And if you're looking for no BGM as an option, we've got this shortcut icon out here. You just click on it. Automatically it pre-fills your shade criteria and your milky criteria. So you really don't need to go down at the bottom and fill it. And then we come to the finish, which is something which is very good. You can straight away select a triple X and all your parameters get automatically saved, or you could save it from the drop down and you can select your parameters. Moving ahead, you've got your other parameters, your fluorescence, your grading report, location again. So if you're looking for US, you can select that, or any specific city, you could do that. So let me select US and let me also select India, and we've got everything covered out here. And as we go down, this is the advanced view, just as we had on classic. You can put in various parameters. You can choose your media. You can choose your diamond with video, photos, or lab reports. Now, the only difference which we have really done out here is your measurements. We've just split it into two different columns, where the first column talks about your table percentage, depth, length, width, and the second column talks about your crown height and pavilion. So that's the only difference, and rest everything remains the same. It's much more quicker, much more faster. And you got your sorting order sorted out here. So should you want to search your diamonds based on probably, let's say, a specific size, then you can choose it as a sorting order, and this will remain as your predefined sorting order for that specific search. Now, before I actually go ahead and hit on the search icon, I just wanted to let you all know that I know you all are short on time always, and you really want to do those quick searches. And let's say you've predefined a saved search, you could already save this search. So let's assume this is a saved search, which I want to do every day in the morning. I click on this floppy icon and it allows me the option to save it. So I could probably give it a name, let's say Philco Diamonds. I could probably ask RapNet to send me notifications, and these notifications could either come on a daily basis in a consolidated format, or they could come on an immediate basis within 3 to 4 minutes of the diamond being uploaded on RapNet. So that's the way how you go about saving your search. It's really very quickly. And the next thing what you can do is you can, every in the morning when you come, you can quickly load a search and all the parameters are automatically pre-filled. So that's how you go about saving your search. Now I'm just going to hit on the search icon to get the search results. And there we go. The search results are up. We got 592 diamonds matching the criteria which I put in. The reason why I did this search is I wanted to show you one more thing. The icon which you see out here, which is the drop down arrow with those little column bars, that's the item where you can actually fix your sorting order. So let's assume I want my sorting always to be by the Rappaport discount. I can always do it as per the order which I like, and I click on and apply. So this sorting order will remain fixed, and every time you do a search, it will go by the wrap percentage. But when you do a new search, and you want to probably change the order, you can do it from the new form. So now I'm going to pass it over to again to Philippa to make you all much better understand these search results which are there on your screen. Hi,
Thank you,
Philippa.
Prashant. Hi. So we've got our search results here. And the search results page, you can totally customize and make your own. You can build your own search results table. And let's look how we're going to do that. A lot of the features I'm going to show you now, we access them through this More button over here. So first of all, you can change your view. If you click on Table View, you can see that I'm set to default. I like this view, but you can make the search results a little bit more compact so they fit more results on a page. And if you don't like to see so much data on one page on the screen, you can switch it to large fonts. So that's first of all. The second thing is that you can build and you can have as many data columns as you want on your search results table. And this is going to help you perhaps communicate quicker or get the information about the diamond that you need instantly on the screen. So for example, let's move down, let's hit on the More button again. And if I click Custom Columns, this is where I'm going to add more columns and more information to my screen. So I'm going to add the phone number of the seller. That means that if I'm interested in the diamond, I don't have to open up the diamond. I can just instantly call. I've got the phone number there, and maybe last updated as well. I want to see. I only want to look at diamonds that were updated recently. So let's add the phone number column and the last updated to my search results table. And here you go, there they are at the end. Not only can I build my own search results page, I can also decide on the order of these columns. So just by simply dragging and dropping, I've moved the seller and the phone number next to each other. So now they're close. So now I've got the seller, I've got the phone number, and I can also enlarge or reduce the size of those columns as well. Now I've got my page of search results. I'm happy. I've got 2,000 diamonds, over 2,000 diamonds. If I want to modify this search, so say I want to, my search result I got from G to K and I want to narrow it down, or I want to even broaden the search, I don't have to go back and make a new search or click modify, go back to the original search and modify it from there. I can do that right on this page by clicking the filters button. Just by clicking on filters, I can modify the search on the fly. So I'll change it from G to I, click apply, and then the search updates according to my new preferences. And you can see the tags across the top indicate whichever search they're displaying at right the moment. So I've got now a search results for G to I. A couple of lovely features that we've added to the search results table. First of all, when you click on a row to open up the diamond search result. So first of all, we've got the star where you can track diamonds and then they go into your track diamonds box. They've got the diamond information, the price, the seller. We've added this really efficient calculator so that when you click on it, it automatically pops up and it populates with the exact diamond data, the size, shape, color, clarity of the diamond that you're looking at with the seller's price so that you can quickly change the price and calculate your new total. So that's the calculator. And once you've looked at this diamond, or when you close this row, it's colored in blue so that you know you've already looked at this diamond, so there's no need to reopen it. And so you can see it's already shaded in blue, so you know which diamonds you've looked at and which diamonds you still haven't seen. A couple of other really great features. First of all, let me just select a couple to show you how they work. We can take up to 10 diamonds and compare them and create a comparison table so that you can compare each parameter, each diamond parameter side by side, and you can make a more informed decision whether that diamond is something you want to go ahead with or you want to reject it outright. And it's much easier than opening and closing columns and trying to remember the depth in the table of different diamonds. So let's select 5 diamonds. Again, move up to the More button and click Add to Compare. And then I'm adding these 5 diamonds to create a diamond comparison table. You see I've got compare 5 out of 10. I can add, like I said, up to 10 diamonds. Once I click on this compare drop down, it opens up and presents me with a diamond comparison table, and all the diamond information is displayed row by row, all the data that I need, all the parameters. So say I'm looking at the girdle here and this is not what my customer wants. It's easy to compare. I can just scroll up and delete that diamond if I want to reject it outright. And if this is the diamond that I think, I want to look at it in detail, I can click the pin and just pin it to the front and then continue looking at the other 10 diamonds. So the comparison table is going to help you with efficiency of sorting out which diamonds you want to move ahead with and which ones you don't. And again, you can show only the ones you've got selected. You can track multiple diamonds, and you can also export or print selected diamonds. So you can print them, you can save them to PDF, you can email them, and you can also export them to Excel as well. You can also contact multiple sellers. Now there's one view that I haven't, there's a new view that we've got here, and that is a gallery view. By clicking on this little icon, we take you into a lovely gallery view, and what's fantastic about that is that it shows you only diamonds that are uploaded with media. By media, I mean diamonds or videos. And so many buyers nowadays actually expect videos or images with their diamonds. So this is a fantastic quick way of being able to filter diamonds which have videos or images and presenting only those ones to your customers. Now at this point, I want to tell you about a fantastic new feature that RapNet 2 has, and that's called lists. Lists are a quick and simple, effective way of communicating with other RapNet members about diamonds and jewelry. Say, for example, you've got a buyer, you've got a jeweler, and he's placed an order with you. And you want your team to start working on that order. So they're going to log on to RapNet and search for the diamonds or the jewelry. They can collaborate and work together and build a list of jewelry or diamond items, collaborate, comment on the items, reject, delete them, and work together on the list efficiently and on RapNet, which is a safe platform to work on. Another example might be if you've got a customer that's out of town and they want you to source some diamonds for them, or they might look on RapNet and say, hey, can you go and get these diamonds for me, or talk to the supplier about this jewelry, and they might send you a list, collaborate, share that list with you, and then you'll work on that list together with your buyer. So let me show you how lists work. We'll put one into practice. So first of all, we select a couple of diamonds that we want to add to our list. And this is the list icon. It's the same icon whether you're on the gallery view or whether you're on the table view. And we click the list icon. I can either add the items to an existing list, or I can create a new list. So this will be Prashant's list. Here's my customer. I'm going to create the new list, select the list name, and add these 4 diamonds to the list. Now at this point, I can either carry on working on diamonds or on jewelry, or I can click and go straight into my list. So let's click and go into the list and have a look at what we've got. So this is the list named by under Prashant. I want to start collaborating and working with Prashant on this list. So let me invite him to collaborate with me. You can see it, I'm just alone up here. So clicking on their plus icon, let's look for Prashant. And I'm going to invite him to start working with me on this list. Prashant's going to get a message. He's going to get a notification over here telling him that I've invited him to collaborate on this list. And once we're both on the list, what can we do? Well, first of all, we can add new items to the list. We can click on this icon. You can add both diamonds and jewelry. So let's add, you put in the lot number, load the item, and add it to the list. Inside the list itself, you can look at the diamond or the jewelry item page just by clicking on it, and it brings up a view of the actual item itself. You can comment on the item. So you might say, I discussed the price with the supplier. Okay, so then you've got You're adding comments, and I see that Prashant's already joined me on the list to tell me these are good diamonds and he wants them for his customer. I should go ahead with them. So he's commented on the list in general. I can comment, you can also comment on individual items. And then of course you can reject the items as well. If we have a look at the jewelry, you can see by going into jewelry, we've got the same add to list icon over here, and we can just click add item to the list. And let's add this to Prashant's list. And if we move back into my lists and just refresh, we'll see this new list over here. This is my list page. We can see it's inside diamond. It's when you click on diamonds, it's there under that level. And we've got Prashant's list. We've got 5 items and 2 collaborators. And on all these lists, we can work together with RapNet members, working towards closing sales. These are some lists that were shared with me, but by other RapNet members, and I can pretty much do the same actions. I can add items, I can comment on items, and I can also add comments about the list itself. And this lists feature syncs seamlessly and instantly between the app and the web. So wherever you are, you can always work with other members and collaborate together and bring sales.
And talking about other members, Philippa, I would just like our members to know that we've also enhanced the chat icon for all of you. So that's your chat icon right on the top right hand side next to the notifications icon and the price calculator. And that will help you directly communicate with your members on a one-to-one basis or in a group format. Now, this is just like any of your other social media platforms, but it's within RapNet and it's for your B2B purposes. So let's presume if you're looking to have a discussion with a specific supplier, you can directly chat with him. You can start off in an informal chat without a diamond deal, and you can discuss. Should you be dealing with more people in the company? Let's say there are 3 buyers, maybe one's for a 1 carat and one is for a 30 pointers. You can have a multiple chat discussion with people in the same company as a group chat. And the best thing about this is that you can, besides adding more text, you can also share more images and icons and attachments through the icon at the bottom below. Should you want to insert a jewelry item which you want to show to your member, you could also add the jewelry number as Philippa is demonstrating, and you can send it out. So this is a really very cool way to start off communication with your members, be in touch with them, whether it's just on an informal basis, but it's definitely a conversation starter. And we would definitely encourage all the members to use this chat function. And the best part, as Philippa rightly mentioned, it's very seamless. It's integrated with your web as well as your app. So whatever you chat out here, it will also reflect on your app. So I would encourage all of you all to use this as a wonderful chat messenger.
Okay, thank you, Prashant. Now we've communicated member to member with lists and with chat. And now let's communicate the diamonds and jewelry that we found on RapNet. Let's bring that to our customers. And where are our customers right now? Well, they're not many of them are in our shopping malls and in our stores. They're online. They're all online. And if they're online, we need to be there with them. We need to be showing them that we are still in business and we have diamonds and we have jewelry that we want them to buy. We have attractive diamonds and we have good jewelry. So on RapNet this year, we have added the option to be able to share diamonds and jewelry with your customers on social media. And on every diamond and jewelry page, we have 3 share buttons to give you that option, to give you that possibility. These 3 share buttons, first, this one allows you to share a diamond or jewelry item with a customer on email. It's a fantastic way to connect with them and let them know, I have this watch, I have this jewelry, I have this diamond that I think is going to be perfect for you. Have a look at it. Let me know what you think. So this icon allows you to share it with them by email. This icon over here allows you to create a public link, and you can share it on chat, by Telegram, WhatsApp. It's just a regular link. And when they click on it, a beautiful item page pops up with an inquiry form so that they can be in touch with you and let you know if they're interested in the item or whether they'd like something similar. And when you're sharing diamonds and jewelry on RapNet with your customers, you can decide that you don't want to hide the price, or you can mark up the price by a percentage and a flat fee markup as well, so that you can allow for shipping and packaging, insurance, all that kind of thing. And being able to share with your customers by email or with links, it just helps you reconnect to those customers. And the last icon here is Facebook. In just 2 clicks of a button, you can open up your business to a brand new audience on Facebook. Facebook is free, so you can take any items you want and again, mark them up or don't hide the price, display them on your Facebook page, attract new customers by posting items of jewelry, diamonds on your Facebook page, and really build your online presence really simply, really easily, and attract new customers. And that's the way to generate new leads. And again, when you're sharing on Facebook, just like when you're sharing links, the item page that the customer sees has an inquiry form. The customer, if they're interested in it, or the lead, the prospect, can fill out the inquiry form. It comes back to you on RapNet, and we notify you, and you're able to follow up and contact the customer. There's a lot more about this. Is, I think, one of the most exciting developments for RapNet in 2020, the ability to be able to do this. And if you're interested in knowing how to do this a little bit more, the process, the flow, you can go to our support page, and there are videos, tutorial videos, and help articles. And you can also talk to your own account manager. So this is your way of being able to connect or reconnect with customers via social media. Really the last piece of the puzzle. So we're connecting to RapNet members, and we're connecting with customers and prospects and leads, and that's very exciting. And the last piece of the puzzle is how are we communicating the product itself, what we're selling, the actual product. And if you think about it, we're all buying so much more online than we were 2 years ago, probably. And when you're looking for something online, you probably expect to see an image or a video. If you're looking at something and if you're looking at a description and you're still coming away with questions, then the seller hasn't done their job. If you've still got questions, and you're probably not going to go ahead and buy the item and the purchase. Now with RapNet jewelry, every single jewelry item listed on RapNet has at least one image. You can add multiple, but they have at least one image. And with diamonds, it's different. With diamonds, members are not obliged to upload with media, but we encourage you all to upload your diamonds with images and videos, because think about it, if you wanted to share diamonds or jewelry with your customers, would you share items with images or without images? And to help you with that, we've added to RapNet 2 a wonderful media library. And in the media library, you can upload all your images and easily connect them to your diamonds. You can upload multiple images and have many images just for one diamond. You can also upload a video as well to display. And actually, we've seen that diamond listings that include images receive 66% more clicks than those without. So buyers are really used to seeing items with images, and we really encourage you again to use our media library. If you're uploading diamonds right now without images, again, our support, we have a support team. Either talk to your account manager or come to our support pages for guidance. And it'll be interesting to know from those who are listing diamonds right now, how many of you are actually listing with media? We've got a poll coming up. You should be able to see it now. So for those of you who are listing diamonds, do you list your diamonds with images? Just maybe with videos? Do you upload both images and videos, or not at all? And if you are looking for a solution, use that, tick that, because we have solutions. We can help you, and we can have your account manager reach out to you and talk you through solutions, how to get diamonds, how to get images and videos for your diamonds. So you're still polling on that. And we really encourage you, because media is very, very powerful these days. It's great to see that we have a number of you uploading with images and videos, and 2 of you are uploading both of them. And for those who are seeking solutions, if you are a RapNet member, we can be in touch with you, and we can help you. We can help you, walk you through that. Okay, we're ready, Prashant, for our last
Thank you.
section.
Thank you. So now that Philippa, you've explained us very well in terms of how to search the diamonds, how to search the jewelry, how to share it, how do we really go about closing this deal? And that's where RapNet's Trade Center comes into play. Now, if I were to click on the left-hand side of my sidebar, the handshake out there is nothing but the Trade Center, which is a place where you formalize all your diamond deals. Now, why do we really need to have a trade center? Well, it is as simple as I can say it's very efficient, it's very secure, and it ensures that there is absolutely no misunderstanding and covers a log of all your trade deals. Now, what do I mean by that? Allow me to explain to you. Now, when you look for a diamond, the first thing what you do on an impulse is you probably pick up your phone and talk to the supplier. Then the supplier will probably send you an email, and then you'll again go to and fro on an email, and maybe then you'll jump into a WhatsApp conversation, and then you'll probably get into again in an email, you'll send an invoice, and there's a lot of to and fro, and then finally you'll do a phone call, and the diamond's shipped, it's not shipped. So just for one diamond deal, it's a lot of places you're going, you're adapting multiple channels. And this is where Trade Center helps you. We made this very, very easy for you. All your communication related to your specific diamond trade is all streamlined in one specific space. You initiate the offer as a buyer, and the seller will respond to you with his price. You can directly do that by clicking on Contact Seller. You type in your message. I see this Rolex watches out here for $4,800. You can put in your offer saying that I would probably want to have it for 4,500, and the transaction type is sale, and you click on Send Order. Now, when you hit on the Send Order button, what does it do? It does three things. The seller gets a notification email saying that a trade is waiting for him. In the seller's trade center, you will be able to see the trade, and he can see who the buyer is, and then he can start having a chat with you. And for you as a buyer, you can see the trade is already open for you. So that's how the trade center works. All your trades are categorized in your first column, whether you're looking to buy a diamond or a jewelry, or whether you're looking to sell it. Once you've initiated the trade, you can easily chat within the chat window at the bottom of the message, where you can ask for more information, things like, is this stone a BGM, when will this delivery happen? So everything you can type in the free text bar. And should you want to attach more images, more videos, you can do that. Now, this is a very good place for you to even share your attachments. You can share your invoices and everything. So it covers all your communication with respect to that specific trade in this one single chat window. And finally, the last segment on the extreme right hand side is all your diamond details or your jewelry details. You've got your negotiation terms, which the seller would have put up for you. And once you both parties agree that this is the price which we're looking for, you could go ahead and do a match price and sign an agreement, which in the online world, you would probably call it a mazal. So once you've marked your trade as completed, uh, you're on for it. So everything gets captured out here in Trade Center. It's very, very simple, and it basically gives you entire chronological logs right from the evolution of your trade till your deal is finalized. So what does this do for you? The Trade Center ensures that all your communication is streamlined in one place. So it's really very efficient from that perspective. Whatever is there on the web will be reflected on your app version also. It clears out any misunderstandings, any things which go across multiple channels. It's in one place. And the best part, it's absolutely secure compared to the emails, which sometimes often get intercepted by hackers. And then you're worried, oh, where are my funds gone? And will I get my diamond or not? But I think this is a great option. It serves three purposes. It's efficient, streamlined, and very secure.
Okay, thank you, Prashant. So that before we go over to Q&A, um, we realize we've covered a lot of ground in this webinar. In just half an hour, we've done a lot. We've touched on a lot of new features, and some of them you might want to know about more in depth, and such a variety. And we want to make sure RapNet is tailored to you, because we know that all our members come on and they use RapNet in different ways. And we want to know from you which of the features we've shown you today, or which features in general, would you like to have a webinar so we can perhaps in depth, give you some more, we can give you more in-depth guidance and explanation for features that interest you most. So for future webinars, what would you like to see covered? Is it diamond and media management, like we touched on before, or how to upload diamonds and maintain inventory? Are you looking to upload jewelry? So that's jewelry and inventory management. Would you like to optimize the share and social media features that we showed you, or managing contacts and customers? And we'd really like to go away, you know, if you all poll, then we'd like to go away and we can work on that and really make sure that RapNet is tailored to you. Okay. And I think with that, okay, it's great to see that you want us to cover material in future webinars. Again, just to reiterate, we have a support page. You know, reach out to us through chat, WhatsApp, email, and please, you know, use our help articles and videos. They're there for you. We've got videos covering a lot of the features we've discussed today, and as well as articles for almost every single feature. So this is good for us to go away and we can work on future webinars based on your preferences.
Look at those results. Optimizing RapNet share and social media. Yes, that is a very important feature that a lot of people don't use or don't know enough about. So I couldn't agree with you guys more.
Yeah.
We hope to do one of those in the future. So we are going to now wrap it up. I hope you've all really enjoyed this. As promised, we're opening for questions. I'm sure there's some of you that have a few questions out there. There were very few going through the webinar, but if you have any questions, use that Q&A button at the bottom. We'll see what we can answer. I hope all this information, it was a lot, but you will be given the recording to go back and review. And as Philippa mentioned, those help articles, but we're always here for you too. You can always pick up the phone. We have customer service around the world to help you. Any questions from anybody?
I'd like to thank you for that really great presentation. We've got a cosmopolitan bunch here making a presentation. Just like our RapNet members are from over 99 countries and represent all of the, all of the major, the diamond buying and selling countries of the world. Sherry's in our Las Vegas office and runs RapNet in the USA. Philippa's in our Israel office, and Prashant runs our RapNet office in India. So he's coming to you quite late at night from India. So thank you very much to some great presentation from our cosmopolitan team. I see there are some questions coming through. Shakil asks, in my listings, I'm not able to get a list of filtered diamond more than 250 in one Excel sheet. I will check that for you, Shakil, but I believe in my listings you can get all your diamonds in an Excel sheet, and it doesn't limit you to 250. But we'll make a plan to check that with you and get hold of you. Tracy asked how to print a list of diamonds from the search page. The way to do it, Tracy, is to go to the More button, and either you can print or export any diamonds that are on the page, the whole page, or the ones that you've selected. So if you just go do a search, in the More button at the top, there'll be export or print, and you can choose what to print and what to export. Just bear in mind that if you're going to be printing a list, the paper is only so wide, and you have to be careful how many columns you try and print from the page. And at some stage, if you click too many columns, we will take away the print option and only leave the Excel or the PDF option, the Excel or the email option, because we can't fit too many columns on a page. So those are great questions from power users. If there's anybody who has any other questions, we'll take a couple more before we wrap up. I really want to thank everybody for spending the time with us. It's been very productive. I'm really proud of what the RapNet team's achieved in the last few years, and RapNet 2 is a fantastic website with lots of opportunities for you to profit and thrive and in your business. So any other questions, we'll take a couple now. Otherwise, we will wrap up this presentation and post the recording in the next day or two for anybody who wants to see it. AccuDiam asks, can we make sure diamonds listed are actually available? So yes, we do. We try and do the best we can. Obviously, business runs at the speed of business, and sometimes diamonds are sold before people take them off their listings. Two things you can do if you want to see listings that are actually available. The first is that in the search column on the very left-hand side, there's a status, and the status G stands for guaranteed available, and that okay. Philip has moved her status to away from it. But the status G stands for guaranteed available, and that means that the supplier is making a positive statement saying, I guarantee this diamond's available in my safe with me, as opposed to maybe out on memo or not. In addition, we expire diamonds that haven't been touched for 7 days or more. So people are having to upload their lists frequently, and the average upload is about 1.5 to 2 days. People are uploading and refreshing their lists. Some people are doing it every few minutes, and some every hour. So those two things try and make sure that the diamonds are actually available. Unlike some other networks, we expire diamonds that have not been touched, that have not been confirmed, are still available, and we also deal with the status and guaranteed availability. Douglas asks, is there a way to identify those non-report items that were once EGLs? I waste time on grossly misgraded stones on searches. Douglas, thank you for that question. As you know, we took a rather controversial stand some years ago and banned EGL grading reports from our network. But the diamonds themselves are still diamonds, and the diamonds themselves are able to be sold. What you're seeing with those non-report items, which were once EGLs, is the seller is actually now making a representation that this is what the diamond is. And the seller needs to make sure that their representation is accurate. Even if they're selling another a diamond with another grading report, like a GAA, for example, the seller still has to take responsibility for what they're selling. And if you find that a diamond is grossly misgraded or grossly misrepresented, and I'm talking about 2 colors, 2 clarities away from what was represented, first of all, let us know and we'll talk to the seller. But secondly, the RapNet trading rules allow you to return that diamond to the seller and get a refund. So it's up to the sellers on the network to make sure that their grading is accurate and that the way they advertise their diamonds are accurate. And if they get a grading report that's mistaken, they should not be relying on that and putting that on RapNet as an item for sale. The seller sells the diamond. We don't sell paper on RapNet, we sell diamonds. Okay, Tracy asked if someone could contact us. We will do this, Tracy. Philip or Prashant or Sherry, could you just take down Tracy's name so that we can make sure. Tracy, if you just wouldn't let us know which company you're from, that would help. That would help us get hold of you. AccuDiam again asks, can we avoid multiple listings of the same diamond? We have some plans in the work for that. What we allow right now is that the same diamond can be listed multiple times if the seller is different, because sometimes somebody in the US will be selling a stone that's also available in Hong Kong and India, and there's different sellers to contact. But we group those diamonds together for you when you get to the search results so that you see them together. All figures that you see on RapNet are for unique diamonds. So when you see at the top of the screen or at the bottom of the search screen, the number of diamonds that the results are returning, those are for unique diamonds, even though we may have duplicates, so that you can contact the seller that's the most comfortable for you. Okay. If anybody would, I think that's all the questions that we have. Tracy, we will get hold of you. And thank you very much, everybody. I really appreciate your time, and I really appreciate you being RapNet customers. And we're here for you. If there's anything you think we can do differently or better, or that you need, please reach out to any of us or in our support pages. Lots of ways to get a hold of us: by phone, by email, by WhatsApp, by live chat. So on the support page, that is, if you're on RapNet 2, on the left-hand side of the menu, there's a question mark near the bottom. That will take you to our support page, and there's lots of ways for you to get hold of us there. I want to thank everybody and wish you all a good day and a really good year.